Hello, I'm Flagging Grandpa. How are y'all? So we have a church here in the wasteland that is still standing, looks pretty nice. Reverend James Alexander, much like Gilbert Winters thought that when the bombs dropped, he believed that it was a trial. And his trial, or his task during this trial, was to keep the church as clean and pristine as he could, so that when the trials were over, the residents would come back, the parishioners would come back, and they'd have a good place to worship and receive divine guidance. So he scavenged all of the wasteland and the towns nearby and homes for the tools and the materials needed to keep the church in a good, clean, pristine condition. So this is what we have here, is this church that he's been working on. Just a regular little simple box church. And on the side here we have a regular little simple block box building that is his workshop. In the workshop, he just has a couple of little workstations where he works to help the church stay clean and pristine. So we walk around the side and take a look at the church, and it looks pretty good from the outside, pretty clean. Let's go on the inside, see what it looks like on the inside. We have these double doors we open up here, and we come on the inside and we'll close those back. You see, he's done a good job of keeping the plant life green and growing, and keeping the wood and floors clean. Here he has the benches refurbished where people can sit outside on the benches. And we have this little altar here, this little thing here. I don't know what it's called, but it's a place where they can go and light candles to the departed loved ones in remembrance of their passing. I know we have one in the atomic shop, but I think this one fits the aesthetic of the church more, and I like it better, and I think it looks better than the one that they give us in the atomic shop. I haven't got it yet, but I think I will get it. I don't know. This church is built with the White Springs set and the Palace set mixed together. I think the Palace set has a little better church-like windows, and the second floor is the White Springs windows, which I think has kind of a church set on it. Go back out and look around here. We have the counters here with the urns and the flowers and the candles on them. Then we come through the entranceway, the archway, if you will, and we look dead ahead and we see the altar and the organ back there with the blue cross shining through on it. And up top on the second floor, we see the big cross hanging over top of it. To each side, we see the doors going to the back of the building, and we have the pews and the runner. And we're going through here, and we'll stop in the middle here. Just take a look around here a little bit, and we look up again, and we'll see the top floor and the golden colored roof with the skylight, and the cross, the crucifix. And we'll look over on the banisters or the walkways above us, and we see the windows with the White Springs set with wallpaper from the Palace set on them. And at the back we see the Palace wall set look back down, we can see some of the pews at the back and the white spring pillars that forming the half walls on each side of the building here. And we just turn around here and we see the plants on the floor near the altar, and on the altars with the candles and the organ in the background behind the altar and the pulpit. Let's go on around here to the right side and walk up on this raised platform here, and we can look around. We see the organ a little better and the pulpit a little better, and we see that it has roped off to keep people beyond the priest and the persons he lets back here away. Again, the altar with the cross light shining through on it. We go on the right side here. This is our little confession room where we can go and the person can sit down and confess, and there's a little window where he talks to the priest through, and we can go back outside here and close the curtain back. Then we come back down off of this and go to the left side, and we'll go back up on the left side on the platform and over the platform and through this door here, and this is our stairwell, leads up to the second floor. If we go over to the next door over here and open this is a priest's entrance to the confessional booth. The priest could sit right here, and he has his little drawers and stuff over here with stuff he may need to give the parish. We go up the stairs here, and you can see this is the white spring walls up here with the palace wallpaper on it. Over here, these are the palace doorways with the palace wallpaper on it. This is the doorway to the priest's quarters, and this is the doorway here to the restroom or the bathroom, which he shares with the parishioners. When there are parishioners here, they have to go to the bathroom. He could just share his bathroom and then come in, and they can use the sink and the toilet, and I guess they could use a shower if they wanted. Close this door back. We'll go back out the other door here, which heads back to the priest's quarters again. We close this door back, and we can get a good look at the cross up here and the roof and the skylight in the main sanctuary. And it's kind of sparse up here in the hallways and the walkways. But if we go back here to the priest's quarters, we can see, again, we see the pillows of the pillars of the white spring set making the half wall. And we'll go on through this way, this open way here, and this is the priest's quarters. He has his pet owl and an armor set. This is his table where he may sit and eat some fruits and stuff if he gets hungry. And over here is his desk. He has his desk with his books and his typewriter on it where he can do his little bit of work. And over here is a mannequin where he keeps his vestments on. Over here is his little dresser. He can look in the mirror if he needs to, if he wants to. And has some awards and stuff that the church had got on it. Over at the back wall here, you see on the wall over here, there's a little kitchen area where he fixes his meals, his sink where he's got stuff in his sink he needs to clean right now, and his cabinet, stock cabinets up here. And over on the side here, he has his little beverage station where he keeps his Nuka-Colas and his parish wines here. And he's got his locker here. Yeah, Graham. Graham does show up, come by, and he don't take too much use of the parish, but he does come by for a little company sometimes. So here is the bed where he sleeps, and a little chair he sits in. This is his little room where he lives when he's not out scavenging or does not have church stuff to do. So this is the life of the priest in this church. We go back out this other walkway here and back down this walkway again. We can see the cross and the second doorway, which takes us back to our stairwell hall. And we'll close this back and go back down our stairway. And we'll go back through this door and back into the sanctuary up on the pedestal. With another look at our organ and our altar from the back side, and we'll come back down off of the raised area. We'll take a look at our pillars at our altar from this side again. Look up and see the light shining down through the glass roof over that. So this is our little church. It's clean. Not real clean, but clean as we can get, and as pristine as he can get it in this world. I think he's done a pretty good job of keeping it clean and renovating it. I like this view through this archway of the sanctuary. Going back around here, go back outside, close the door up, and that'll be the end of our tour here of the church. And I want to thank you, and until next time, y'all be good and be safe.